Hearing him yell Josh, I'm like, what are they talking about?
No, he played on Mason's team.
Oh, that guy from yesterday?
He and a couple other players on that. 3 other players.
Not as important as an FCA.
Yeah, he's a good pitcher.
Still a fun season. Yeah. Still get exposure at the high school level.
So Logan was experience, you know. I guess it's like loyalty to the team you're always with, or the new experience of being.
Yeah.
That's just the team.
So I guess these guys are 17.
Yeah,
right? So. Which is interesting because there's really no such thing as 17.
Right.
You either place 16, I guess. Or you play up to 18.
When you look at the tournament brackets, a lot of them say 16, 17.
Oh, okay. So it's either or.
For GSL, yeah.
Got it. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I think it depends on how many teams sign up. Because like there's a 15 man too out of the real team.
Well, I think
that's who Aces is playing this morning is.
15U Rio team?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Rio's doing business. Like baseball business.
Barely. Barely.
Yeah.
Oh, they got like bought out or something by somebody.
Well, I just
or just the facility.
I'm not sure about the facility or what happened with the facility. I just know that the coaches of the Rio teams just.
Well, Jose sold out, moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the facilities like changed its name or something.
Yeah, it has. And I think they'd lost access to one of the facilities that they were using. So it's just,
I know they have a lot of younger teams now because Jack's Little League friends, a lot of them are playing on Rio and their dads are coaching it.
Yeah.
So.
But they use the name.
Well, yeah, they have like the game coaching and then they have trainers do the in between coaches.
Well, and the kids that are this age, they went to PSP because the coaches, their resumes weren't actually what they said they were. There was a big scandal, and so they left the rails. Yes.
Yes. The big coach. And
so they left, and a lot of the players went with him because they liked him anyway.
Yeah.
And so
so Asher and Jonah are on that team still. PSP or whatever it is. I think they're out of Redmond, aren't they?
Yeah.
PSP. That's where their facility I think that would have been a base hit anyway. It was pretty much.
It's a long shot.
And it was in between. It would have been in between the traditional positions.
Yes. Nothing.
Some bigger boys.
Yeah.
17. Center and left fielders are going to have to play deep today.
Yeah.
Because if it gets by you, you're gone.
Oh, yes.
That's a long run.
Yes.
Especially left center.
Well, it's turf too. So.
And wet.
And wet. Yeah.
Really fast.
You need to make sure you block the ball that's on the ground too.
Yeah.
I like that shot.
Does not have a pad on it?
Doesn't sound like.
Nope. Reinforced with something, but definitely not. The ball's gonna potentially go flying.
In the game yesterday, the ball actually got through the.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Logan a little bit out the gate. But he pitched really good the other night. He came out and just
Yeah, I think
smoked him.
the thing that, I mean, granted they're all 16 years old for sure, but sometimes I'm concerned about Scott's mental toughness, I guess, this year with, I guess, the COVID thing hit him really hard and isolation hit him hard. And, I mean, he's always the quiet kid. His body language is always very, timid.
Right.
But from what Logan's been telling me, he just doesn't seem like the same Scott.
That's what Mason and Connor said too.
You just, I mean, if you didn't know anything about him and looked at him on the field, you'd think that, oh, he's not trying, or he doesn't have that focus or intensity already, you know. But even with that, knowing that that's the way he is, he's still, just doesn't seem like he's shook himself out of it.
Right.
Get down, get down.
Yeah, I think there's bounced off those toes. I guess there's a couple kids on the team that are really struggled with it.
Hey, bring them all in here. Yeah.
I mean, I think they probably all have to a certain degree.
For
but
sure. Well, and this is one of those sports that you just have to keep working, keep grinding.
No, you're right.
When you don't have
You're
a
right.
team to motivate you or help you.
Yes.
Or, that could be challenging for some kids. And I think Logan overall did a good job of keeping himself working out.
Yeah.
Getting some baseball in with his cousin. But he really took the opportunity to get himself in the gym when he could, or working out from home when he could.
Yeah.
He did the best he could. I mean, who knows what the data is going to say about
I know, right.
this
Get back to the base,
last,
John, now.
18 months or so.
Yeah, I know.
How far the kids will be behind physically or emotionally, academically, and all that stuff.
I don't know how the kid won't be behind academically.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
1-2.
I've seen or heard data that it's about 8 to 9 months behind.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, they didn't get last spring at all.
Right. Oh, come on.
Yeah, nice, double play.
Saved a run.
Yes.
But I mean, it's also going to depend on your age, right? Like if you have an 8-year-old, how much did an 8-year-old academically lose versus a high schooler versus
Yeah, our kids, they got to be like,
and they're behind.
at least a quarter behind.
Yeah.
With them going back to school, it might be more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. We're going back to school 2 days a week, April 19th.
Yeah.
So that'll help.
Yeah. Well, April 12th. Well, we were going to anyway, but yeah. But they also have don't have school. Well, literally 3 days a week. Because Friday is a 2.5 hour day. And
Yeah, I don't know what our days are gonna look like. I'm hoping that the 2 days a week will be full days, and then the other.
yeah, in Snohomish, the 2 days they're there, or if they decide to remote, are full days, and the other days are asynchronous days, meaning they don't have school.
Yeah. So we have that on Wednesdays now. So those are like Zoom meeting, one-on-one days, counseling days, whatever.
Yeah.
Makeup days, and then every other day is almost a full day. Tuesdays and Fridays are shorter, and then Mondays and Thursdays are longer. So I don't know what they're gonna do with in person, but hopefully we don't have essentially 2 dead days of nothing.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it was bad enough before. And supposedly they're supposed to have office hours after school. Teachers are never on.
Yeah.
Anyway, the ones
or they're never available.
Yeah, the teachers are never. They're supposed to have these Zoom hours where you can Zoom in, and it's only really if you set something up with them.
Right.
Which Mason's like well, it's rare, but on occasion he'll try to Zoom in. They're never there.
Whoa! It's supposed to be like a standing time.
Yes.
You can Zoom in and get help.
You can Zoom in and get help. Yes.
That's not.
No.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
It is really not how it's supposed to be.
I mean, I get the teachers have had challenges adjusting too. I get all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you think that now that we're a year in, you'd get some guidance from the district. The teachers would kind of hit their stride.
Well, I mean, I think because they Zoom in and there's been a number of days when they've Zoomed in and no one's been on. And so they're just like, well, no one's Zooming in. And so those days that he has Zoomed in, nothing. I'll ask him, well, did you let her know? Did you email her? Did you schedule something?
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to have to do that, Dad. I mean, heaven forbid you should put any extra little effort.
Just a quick little sentence email.
Yes,
Hey teacher, I'll be on at 9.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah. Hey, I have some questions. I'm going to Zoom in after school. Okay. There
Couldn't get an easier grabber than that.
we go. Nope. Sometimes that's the problem.
I think you saw his blazing speed.
Yes, I think
Rushed
so.
himself.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Logan does a pretty good job of telling his teacher, hey, I need help, I have a question on this. And he does schedule Zooms on Wednesdays, which are those days of office hours.
Hey, Blue, hold on. The right fielder, something's on the field.
We're good. One strike.
Hello. Not sure what he went to go get, but
Right field porch seems
that's what
doable.
I was saying.
And that's under 300, it's got to be, right?
That's what I was saying to Jason when he was setting the camera up. I said, that
Like
kind of looks
280,
short.
290,
Yeah, maybe.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better though. If you're
I know,
hit it
right?
over his head.
Yes. Hit it in the
Yeah, the left
hit it
center
in the
gap. That
left
thing's-
center gap.
That thing's gone. They might have done like a predetermined. I don't know how they would do it, but
I don't either.
like ground rule double if this or this happens. Like maybe if they think that it would have gone over maybe that pole or something,
Yeah.
they'll call that a home run. Otherwise, it'll be a ground rule double.
I don't even know how you would judge that.
Exactly. There you go. Go, 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 go. Careful diving in first.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been surprised how many times we've slid head first at home this year. Like, don't they teach these kids not to do that?
Nope, apparently not, because I see it every single
I
game.
mean, I know that it's like an unwritten rule at this level, but I don't know. I've seen it too many times. You can accomplish the exact same thing sliding.
Come on, boys, let's go. Head on and forward, do a job. You get the ball here, Nate. Got something here, Nathan.
Well, the only time that is if the catcher's up the line a little bit and you're going past him and you dive by and you reach back.
Yeah.
But just to slide in, like there was a play yesterday, somebody slid in and the pitcher was right there, and I mean,
knock his legs out.
Well,
Close to it.
Yeah, but I mean it's your head and neck and yeah. If there's any threat of a collision, it needs to be feed.
Yeah. That's through. Good job, Nate.
Nice job, Andrew.
Got it off the end of that. Logan said that Max had a at-bat where he broke his bat in the previous at-bat.
He did.
But he used the broken bat.
He did. I was standing with one of the dads on the other team that I knew from before, and he said, you know, it sounded like he broke his bat on that one. That was the first time. I said, it sure did, and then I saw him up there with
He
it.
used the same bat.
And I
forgot.
was saying to him, I think
It
that's
shows
the
like
same
how
bat.
absent-minded teenagers
Did you?
are, right?
Yeah. Did he know it was broken?
He forgot.
Oh, that's even funnier.
Oh, he told me that story. I was like, so what? Did it sound weird? He's like, yeah. He couldn't get it past the infield because he hit.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it just
Like, yeah, that would have been a good hit.
it would have been a good hit. He had it right on the barrel too, and it just boofed out, and you could hear it flat when he hit it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
Poor guy. Afterwards, he's like, oh.
Yeah. I think he lost his hat in between innings too. Found it later, but
That's the one thing Logan's getting better at is not because God, he would lose his belt or forget his belt. He was known as like the guy with no belt. And then I think, he lost his bands a couple years ago. He's always the last one out of the dugout. Like granted, he has double the gear with catchers and regular gear, but.
I still have baseballs that there's this kid that when Mason was in Little League, this kid was on his team like 3 different years that were a coach. And he'd bring balls and stuff, and he'd always forget them. And then I'd take him, and then I'd forget to give him back to him. But he'd always leave his glove or his hat. It was always something, always.
Yep. That's Logan. And then like Logan lost his really nice Oakley glasses for baseball, like right after he got them. Eventually found it, but I told him, I'm like, did you look in your bag? Because that's what I would put. Oh yeah, I looked in my bag. 2 weeks later, he finds it in some small compartment. Like, okay, now you know that's the spot you're gonna keep them at.
right.
But I told you they're in your bag. Good battle, Charlie.
My favorite thing is Mason will go, you guys, you're always moving my stuff around. I can never find it.
Yeah.
And I'll go up and I'll find it like right on the floor of his room.
Or you'll get the yell from upstairs beside you. Dad, do you know where my earbuds are? Like, why would I know where your earbuds
No,
are?
right.
No. Find them. Oh.
Jeez. We're getting
Yeah, but that tells you that the second baseman is susceptible to
Oh yeah.
run the ball out.
Yeah.
Didn't charge the ball, let it just kind of come to you.
That was 3 really close plays.
Yeah, they were. Just for school, though. I can't believe it.
Yeah. That was a nice play Max made in the first game.
Yeah, yeah.
Double play.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like because I know that there's, like if he hadn't fielded the ball first but was in the way of the runner, he could have been charged with obstruction. But he fielded the ball first and got him out. He's lucky that he got the timing worked out, you know.
Well,
Even if he was making an attempt to field the ball and he got run into the runner's out.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's kind of a slippery slope with runner in the base pass versus
You have to let him field it.
fielding it.
You have to let him field it, yes.
Yeah.
And it almost was like he was obstructing him from tagging him and
Right.
moving out of the way. So there's
Right.
also
And-
that.
So that's the thing is, if he would have hit him and he couldn't make the throw,
Yeah.
they could call it
And that's
double play.
exactly what
Yes,
we could have argued on.
Yeah, it was an
Double
interesting
play.
play.
yes. Now, if he would have missed it and then he hit him,
Mm-hmm.
then it's nothing.
Okay.
It's not an obstruction in either one of them.
Yeah. Timely double play.
Yeah, it was. Definitely was.
Too bad Josh got thrown out at second. First and third with one
Yes.
out.
Yes. What a scored on that play. On that runner.
Plus, Josh had an easy opportunity to steal it first with the
Yes.
runner at third.
No, yes, right.
But they made the right play.
Yeah, no, they did.
Forced them to make the play.
The first game yesterday, Mason was leading off, and he walks, and then he tries to steal second, and perfect throw gets him,
Yeah.
and he's going, any other time the throws are everywhere. He goes, the one time I'm still on second, the guy's got to make
Yeah? Tip the cap.
a throw right on the button. And I said, yeah.
That's baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta expect that. You gotta expect
No, right.
the throw's gonna be there.
Yes.
Yeah, Logan was saying in the first game that the pitcher we didn't have the timing.
No.
He didn't throw as hard. He swung at too many high zone pitches.
Yes. Yeah. They were not nearly patient enough, but he's a good pitcher. He played on Mason's team a couple years ago. He's a good pitcher.
It's one of those games you never know when the pitcher gets hot.
Oh yeah.
And just like Carter in the second game.
Carter was
It seemed
light.
like he pitched well.
Oh jeez.
And he's such a different type of pitcher.
Ah.
He's like your total change up from a hard throw, 80 mile an hour. He's got different types of curveballs, different types of. And it makes his fastball look that much faster.
Oh yeah. Well, Charlie came in and pitched the last 2 innings, and he pitched great. I mean, and from kind of how he threw on Tuesday, where he had some spots where he threw good, but he had spots where he was trying to find the
Well,
play.
he's really learning how to pitch, though. I mean, that kid, this is his first real year. Of
Oh
pitching
yeah.
ball.
Well, it's his only second time throwing.
Yeah.
I mean, in a game, right?
Yeah.
He's working with Aaron, but
Yeah.
no, you couldn't be happier.
Same with Carter. Carter
Yes.
didn't pitch at all last year.
Right.
I mean, tip the cap to Dan for saying everybody's
Yes.
going to pitch.
Yes.
Everybody's going to go to Aaron.
Yes.
Whether or not we pitch you in a game. But,
Right.
I mean, last year, or 2 years ago, I guess, and last year, we ran into issues with arms because we didn't have enough.
Yes.
When Cam went down, Logan
Yes.
went down,
Yes.
John went down.
Yes.
Who else? Connor broke his thumb or whatever. I think that was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. Yeah.
We didn't have enough pitching.
Brent. Ooh.
I think if you would have thrown it,
He would have. He had him.
He's not going to drop it. Our outfield is good now.
Yeah.
Just so you know, buddy. Strength of our defense, I think. Not that our infield's not good.
Well, that was a couple of the runs in one of the innings that was uncharacteristic. Josh missed the play and John missed the play. And not even hard balls either. Just weird, kind of weird hops that sort of, I don't know if they were spinning or they just, uh-oh.
Wet ball. Did it look like they were so easy plays in their minds that they weren't focused?
You know, they were like a weird shot where it was kind of like right here.
In between hops.
In between it, and so one of them, Josh must have stabbed like that and missed it. And
Did
John
he
the
have time
same
to get in
thing.
front of it?
He was looking at the plate to fire it in, I think, because they were
just took his
playing
eye off the
in.
ball.
Yeah, I think he just took his eye off the ball.
Nice throw.
Nice throw.
Got a boy, John. That was a great play. John definitely this year has shown kind of more patience, I wouldn't say,
Yeah.
but like he's less nervous. Not like he's just more confident, I guess,
What he looks,
in making the play.
what he looks to me is a little bit more fundamental.
Yeah. Well, in that way, he was able to dig his right foot and make the throw, whereas last year he kind of threw a little bit off balance sometimes, which he didn't get enough on the throw.
He's got, he sometimes relies on his arm too much.
Yeah.
Instead of coming around and
hips.
getting in the right position,
Yeah,
so you're moving
firing with
toward
your
the base.
hips.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time Logan played third. It's been that long.
Yeah. Please
play at all this year.
No, I know. Right.
Just even give me, a couple months.
Well, if he can start swinging again, and hopefully
Yeah.
in a week or two.
Yeah.
Well, and they'll have high school ball, but they'll be shut down.
Well, he's considering foregoing high school
Yeah.
to be 100% by FCA
That-
comes back.
That's probably not a terrible idea.
So I told him we're still in March. Let's still kind of see
Yeah.
what happens.
Right.
If you come back, start swinging after a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And play first. And then it still acts up, then take that whole month off.
I don't know what these guys are going to do. Like I've said before, I might just let Mason take it off.
Yeah.
He's kind of really he's a little bit burned out on baseball.
Well, again, it's the whole COVID thing.
No, it totally is. It totally is. Because
You're burned out on everything.
Yes. Well, what he's burned out on is not being able to hang out with his friends.
Right.
That's why when he was talking about just staying remote, I said, no, you're go.
Yeah.
You're go. You need to see people.
Yeah.
Same with Connor. Let's go, C-Man. That's all right. Hey, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, like most of these kids, I'm sure Logan's life is school and ball.
That's what Mason, I mean, he works out a lot, and that's really more his passion. But yes, that's what he thinks. It's mostly just, and ball's getting in the way of hanging out, working
You gotta have
out.
other stuff in your life other than just one thing.
Yes. Good eye. Got a boy.
I mean, that way, when you do play ball, you're more passionate about it because you have other things that are
Right.
fulfilling your life, not just the one thing.
Well, and for him, it's success brings more willingness to, but without the working on it ahead of time, it's hard to be success, and so it's.
As they say, baseball's a game of failure.
It is.
It truly is.
Yes.
It'll humble you really quickly.
Yes.
But, and it's easier said than done at 16.
Right.
Like, it's okay that you went 0 for 2.
Yes.
You
Yes.
had an error in the game.
Right.
Because tomorrow, you're going to have another game.
Right.
You're
Yes.
going to have 3 more at-bats. You're going to have all these other opportunities to,
Right.
you know, to get the ball, hit to you, and make a play. Just like, you know, you ace one test and don't the next, you know, there's another test right behind it that you have to.
Well, that's the other thing about, I don't know what it is at Logan School, but in Mason School District, they have 2 weeks after something's due to turn it in.
Oh, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 weeks.
So then what's the incentive to do it on time?
Well, see, that's the problem. So, like Thursday and Friday, Connor and Mason both were just, I mean, they didn't have school Friday, so they probably slept till noon. But, I mean, nice job, Connor! That's a good throw, catch.
So it's easy to
That's a good throw.
It's easy to get behind, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, no, it's really easy to get behind. And so, I Friday was supposed to be the deadline to have everything turned in. And both of them worked all day.
I'm sure they did.
And they still I
didn't
asked
get it.
Connor when I picked him up yesterday morning, did you get everything done? No, we still have that 3 things. And I asked Mason, did you get everything done? He still has a Chinese thing because he doesn't understand it at all. He's in his 2nd year, but he said, you know, if I was going to learn it, I needed to pay attention last year.
Yeah. Well, and then, like, there's so much added stress.
That's a good eye, Max.
So much added stress when you know you're behind.
Yes.
Regardless of anything.
Right.
Like, as an
Yes.
adult at work,
Yes.
as a kid for school,
It's-
and then you start cutting corners in the
Yes,
work. You know,
yes.
you're like, oh, screw it, I'll just stop
Yes.
here, or oh, I'll do it in the morning. And
Yes.
then you don't do it in the morning. And
That's a nice shot, Max.
yeah, so at Logan, they're pretty strict on that. I mean, there are some teachers that will give partial credit. So I think what North Shore does in general, but definitely in the high school level, is if a teacher allows late work, the max you can get on that, even if you do 100%, diminishes how long you go.
So that's how it normally is. But with this remote learning, they've expanded it. So I'm not really sure. I don't know how much the teachers are in favor of it, because for them now they have all this homework coming in all the time.
And they're just bogged down by grading.
Yes.
I do know that there's certain projects and things that, you know, they would allow, you know, last chance to get things turned in, especially at the middle school level. And one of my daughters is in 8th grade, and they're a lot more flexible.
Yeah.
And then attendance, same thing. So like with attendance, they have, in order to get full credit, even if you have an A in the class, you have to meet attendance requirements, and those are really loose. Like really, like you only have to attend, I don't know, like 80% of the Zooms,
Oh,
something like that,
Yeah.
and get the work done in order, almost like what college does. Like, we don't care that you're there all the
Right.
time, just as long as you get your work
Yes.
done.
Right.
But I think it's definitely a lot more strict than it was last year. Last year was good.
Well, last year my son that was a senior, he might have called in once, maybe, and a friend of his didn't call in at all.
Yes, it's just and like they gave letter grades, but they were like, I think it literally was more attendance based than getting your work done. It was like, hey, if you attended X amount of Zooms,
Yeah, no, yeah.
if you attended this amount of Zooms and you looked like you worked hard, you got an. It was like an A, C, or F. There was like no.
No, they had
in
that.
between.
They had that, but it was also. So I got calls twice for him about never attending.
Uh-huh.
But they also, the superintendent had come out and said that your grade cannot be impacted by attendance.
Yeah, because they couldn't figure out how many people had internet access.
Yes, right.
They didn't want to penalize. There you go. Good eye.
Right.
They didn't want to penalize, families with connectivity issues.
Yes.
Or didn't have a laptop.
Right.
Because North Shore, because it was the first school district in the country.
No, yeah,
it
it was. Right.
They gave massive amounts of laptops. Good eye. To the district. Well,
Right.
that was deemed unfair by the rest of
I remember
Washington
that.
State.
I remember
so they
that.
said,
yes.
wait a minute.
Yes, they
We
had to
can't do
put
that.
him on pause. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So, at the time I was irritated about that, and like, dude, if our district was smart enough to have a plan, why penalize them? But then I was like, well, I understand if I was a kid in Arlington that didn't have high-speed internet. Oh, we had 3 balls anyway.
Yes.
It's like, it's almost like a war wound, though.
Oh yeah.
But
well, his calves were already hurt.
Right.
We're already sore from running
It's
yesterday.
3-1. The count's 3-1.
Wow. Yeah.
I do think it's funny about this group of kids, though. They love getting hit.
When Mason was 14, he got hit like, it had to be like 12 times, and the kid that was on the team yesterday, that was on his team, got hit almost like 20 times.
Wow.
And there was a couple of times where Mason got hit, and the umpire said, "Oh, you didn't make an attempt to get out of the way."
I don't think there's been some of those clearly this
Yes.
year. I don't think the umpires even care about that at this level.
Yeah.
But there are a few though that they wouldn't give it to them.
Yes. Nice job, Connor. Connor, nice job.
2 times that we bunted with the bases loaded.
Yes.
That is such a risky play.
Oh, the one time it was Connor.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have bunted when he was like 8.
And that was a perfect bunt too. That time.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah, Andrew.
He's on fire.
Oh yeah.
Like he has had such a great start to the season.
Yeah. He has. Well, I guess. Oh yeah. He and I guess. I can't think of his name, but the kids playing right field, or both, I guess, have really worked a lot on it. And
Scott or
no,
Charlie?
Charlie, yeah. Charlie's
Yeah,
just a
huge
lot.
improvement too. Both of them.
Yes, both of them, for sure.
I mean, it's not that Andrew wasn't capable last year. It's just he struggled. Yeah, same with Charlie. Now
Oh no.
we're all hitting.
Oh yeah. Well, Charlie used to come off the ball, and he's not doing that at
He
all.
uppercutted a lot too.
He uppercutted? Well, yeah, because
go like that.
he dropped his shoulder like that. He'd lift his shoulder up, and he'd come out like this.
Yeah.
And the times when he'd stay on it, he'd really hit it. And this year, he's staying right on it. You can tell they both have put work in.
Yeah, you don't want that. Make him throw that for a strike. to wear pajama pants under these.
Oh yeah, I have my
So
long
much warmer.
underwear on. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Found my ski socks. Oh, it's trouble.
Tag Mason, get back and tag.
Oh, dude. See, that's all these kids should be watching that left fielder's throw.
Yes.
That second baseman doesn't charge the ball. Those are the little things. Now you mentally know you're at third, sac fly to left, you go.
Yeah. You might not send him on that anyway.
No, not
Maybe I'm
but
keeping up.
not in that situation.
Yeah.
but
No.
you
Yeah.
saw
But
it,
now
it's
that you
throw.
saw it, yeah. Even still, you want to be there taking, so you make him throw it, and
Yeah.
maybe he throws it, air mills it all the way.
Good eye. I'm going Nate.
Yeah, Dunk pitched good yesterday. I mean, he struggled a little tiny bit, but not. Everybody pitched good. Carter was unbelievable.
I'm just glad we have more arms this year.
Well, Camden leaving and Logan not able to throw,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Those guys are inning eaters. I mean, Logan is full help. He can throw anywhere from 4 to 5 innings.
Well, and he throws gas.
And he changed his curveball this year, so he has like a slider, which is what it was the same grip, and he changed his grip for more of a curveball grip.
When he throws absolute gas too.
Yeah. His delivery kind of reminds me of a Paxton, where he kind of he rocks back and then has a true overhand throw, so you don't see the ball out of his hand until, because he kind of hides it.
There was a kid that, I don't know if you were at the Redmond Duke game on Tuesday. That left-hander that came in, that's how he was. He rocked back, and then he shot forward. You didn't see the ball until the very end. So he didn't. It made it look like he threw a lot harder than he did. Because it looked like he was throwing hard, but the glove wasn't really popping.
Yeah.
But you didn't see the ball until, like, right here.
And those are the little intricacies that are so interesting about pitchers, is that, like Felix was that way too, where you just couldn't pick up the ball out of his hand. And if it's even if it's a half second.
Oh no, that's a lot of time.
Such a difference maker. So like arm slots.
Yes.
Whether you can pitch out of the stretch, or slide stepping well, or using your leverage on your legs. And that's one thing Aaron worked on with Logan this year. Is that he felt that he could increase his velocity if he pushed off better.
That's what I keep telling Connor.
Because Logan's done a really good job working out his lower half. And it's like, use it.
Use it, yeah.
Most of your power as a pitcher comes in your lower half.
That's what I keep telling
it's not
Connor.
in your arm.
I said, look at the pitchers. Their legs are huge, all of them.
Yes.
And that's how they generate their fastballs.
Look at Pedro Martinez. Look at Bartolo Colon.
No,
their legs are
they're
tree
huge.
trunks.
Yes.
I mean, their hips, they're flexible. I mean, it's less about your arm. But all these little things can make it challenging for a hitter when you're pitching, when you're a pitcher, that you don't think about.
The guy that I would have, two guys I would have liked to have seen, like without their shirts on, and in shorts would have been Nolan Ryan
That's right.
and Steve Carlton.
Yeah.
Because Steve Carlton, you see him on the moon, and
Yeah.
he always had that look on his face. The veins in his neck would just, I'd always
Yeah.
think, the guy must just absolutely just be corded.
And most pitchers, starting pitchers, they don't really look that jacked. You know,
Mhm. No,
they're
right.
usually just kind of normal looking dudes.
Yeah.
But their lower
Their
half is like
legs are-
massive.
Oh yeah, no, their legs are huge.
Every now and then you'll see those relief pitchers.
Yeah.
That are just, you know, physically gifted. But,
See, he's not like driving with his legs.
right. Yeah.
He's just doing
And
it
with
with
the
like
bases
the-
loaded,
Yeah.
you can go in a stretch.
Yes.
There's no, if you don't think the guy from third is going to steal home,
Well,
you
the,
can throw him a stretch.
well, the funny thing is, when I was a kid, you actually had two different ways you pitch. You pitched from the windup,
Right.
and you pitched from the stretch. And if the bases were loaded, you pitch, especially with two
Windup.
outs, you pitch from the windup because
Yeah.
you can throw harder.
Yeah. And you certainly don't need the slide stuff.
No, yes.
That's coaching.
He's
He needs to be coached.
he's throwing all arm right now.
Yeah.
That's what Connor does. That's what I'm trying to get him to stop. Well, and Aaron too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason why he should be.
Yeah, but you
Not
never,
leg kicking.
you never see kids throw from the lineup anymore.
Yeah.
Never.
Logan didn't used to. He added it until when he was like 14, I think.
Yeah.
He was so
Well, it
used
made a big difference last year because boy, he was throwing that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why it was so frustrating that he went down
Yeah, I
after
know.
the season.
Yes.
God,
So when exactly did his shoulder start hurting him?
like 6 weeks after fall ball. It was
Wow.
It's bizarre. Totally bizarre. So yeah, so fall ball.
Good eye.
Fall ball
Nice-
was when
nice
he
job,
finally,
Josh.
he finally started to get his arm strength up to pitch. Pitched well, you know, had his last
On Charlie, patience now.
outing was awesome, and then he started working out.
Yeah.
You know, more like 4
Right.
or 5 days a week.
Right.
And then I thought that, well, maybe he had a shoulder routine that he kind of,
That you kind of strained it. Yeah.
or, you know, something funky happened.
Good
And it
cut.
just got worse and worse, and then
Right.
practice started, and he was
Yeah.
throwing.
No, right. He's throwing
He
with
would,
air.
he would come home and he
Yeah.
would say, my arm is dead, and
Yeah.
so we went to the orthopedic surgeon. He did an X-ray. He said the X-ray looks good. He said that he's still not done growing because his growth plate still hasn't closed yet.
Oh, right.
But he's like, I want to do an MRI with dye just to see. So
Right.
he does the MRI. Didn't think nothing was going to show up, and that's when they noticed that he has this abnormality with the Buford complex, and he doesn't have half his labrum.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Right.
So that's not what caused. Get in. That's not what caused. I mean, I think the Buford complex condition contributed to it for
Right.
sure. But the bone bruise, he didn't get a bone bruise because he has Buford complex. He got it because of, they think of some sort of either blunt force or
Yeah.
roughhousing or something. Like he
Right.
can't get it, and he didn't get it throwing, which is why
Yeah.
Alex, his PT guy, and his doctor are optimistic that he can still throw. He just
Okay.
has to get this flaring up of this bone bruise quiet.
Right.
The
Yeah.
only way to do that, apparently, is rest.
Rest. Right.
So
That's
they
tough.
said, still workout is fine, hitting is fine, as long as it doesn't hurt. Well,
Right.
it didn't hurt until like a week and a half ago. No, now he's saying that he would come home after a game, even hitting was hurting. So that's why we're now
Yeah.
stopping everything.
Right. Right.
And they're saying, let it calm down a little bit. And then we were optimistic that a couple weeks ago that this week he could start throwing. No, that's not.
Yeah.
But they're still they still don't know how or why he has COVID. Because once it calms down, we think that we have enough education to know how to manage his shoulder, what strengthen it, what exercises he needs to do. But yeah, his arm just floats around in his socket way more than 98.5% of the population, because he doesn't have half the labrum to keep it in there.
No, right. That is weird.
Way back when way back, but when he gets older, the only thing that he can really do is shoulder replacement. It's like a hugely invasive surgery.
Yeah. No, right.
Just like any other knee replacement or hip replacement.
Yeah. So that's what'll have to happen when he's older. Then it's like a shoulder replacement.
Hopefully when he's like 60 or something.
No, yeah, my age.
I can say good match. Attaboy, John. Gotta get him out of that habit though.
Yes.
And then
Right.
need 2 double pumps.
Right.
Just throw it right when you get it. Just throw it.
Yes.
It's like,
Yeah. The way you want to do it is feel it, get that step, and step toward it.
because that way, I mean, when you have to really not rush a throw, but when you have to. Oh boy, Scott.
Well, those times when you are playing on this lower field, like our high school where it's grass, yeah.
Boy, where's his spot? 2 hands, come on. But yeah, those times where you do have to you don't want to feel like, oop, I have to rush it.
Yeah.
It's just muscle memory that you're getting in that position.
The shortstop for the Aces yesterday is friends with Mason, and in the second game he had 3 or 4 plays where it was, get it and fire it, and he did a good job, but he just doesn't have John's arm strength.
Yeah.
So the runners were safe every time.
Yeah.
And it's like when he used to be a catcher, he just didn't have that zip. And that's what you don't really appreciate as much with when your shortstop has a strong arm, is that they make those plays.
Right. Yep.
Like that play that was in the hole the first inning.
Right. Yeah.
He had that play yesterday that Logan did, and he didn't make it.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is too is when you don't have that kind of arm to make those plays, it's especially at shortstop. Your only other option is to sneak up a little.
That's it.
And if you do that, then you're susceptible to not having the range.
Yes. Right.
At shortstop.
Yes.
Your shortstop should have that range, the arm strength,
yes,
the throw.
Yes.
If you don't,
that's a nice play. That's a nice try, Josh.
Hey, there's nothing you can do, Josh. That's a great play.
That's a great play. Nice try.
There's 2 outs there, right?
There is. I think there's 2 outs.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Nice pitch. Boy, that's the pitch you wanted. hit right there.
Hey, way to work it in and out, Scott. There it is. Nice.
I might have appealed that.
Good job. Hey, battle up. Up now. Hey, easy. Go, Brad.
Two, play.
And when Max plays short, he plays it a lot different than John. He gets everything. He's always trying to have this momentum going toward first.
Right. I think that's the byproduct of usually playing second. Is that Max plays second? You can't really have all your momentum.
No. Well, it's also he knows his arm strength.
Yeah.
John's is he just knows he's got a strong arm. But Max, I mean, that's actually the way you're supposed to play.
Well, they've also been doing a lot of shifting.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Big time.
You can see here.
Yeah.
John's playing more up the middle, and Max more in the hole.
But when the right-handers are up, John's way over.
Yeah.
Go! You've got a runner already here. You don't need two of you out here with another player. Good job, Jake!
Didn't like that.
I'm not sure. Nate yelled that. That was going to be a close one.
Yeah, I wish Scott would have. Well, you're right. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
Let it
No, or cut.
Bad luck.
Nice play. Nice job, Josh. That one. That time.
Good job, Josh. Scott got bad luck with that.
He got really bad luck.
With that little dribbler to third. That
Little driller. He had one that just in the hole here. A walk and a base hit that was just out of Max's range.
Got two quick outs and then
I know.
just like that. There's the win. Good game.
What's the score?
5 for us.
Okay.
I think we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. You still have no windup.
Nope.
I had a leg kick, but no windup.
Well, yeah, at least it's got the higher leg kick.
Yeah. No runners on.
No.
Go, Connor. The catcher's head, helmet?
I'm not sure.
Something hard.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it hit Connor's arm. Oh. I mean, it had to be just a fraction of an inch from hitting Connor's arm. Good eye.
Come on, Griff, let's go, baby. Find the zone. Let's go, Connor. Hey, get something you like, Connor. Something you can handle. Let's go, Connor.
Yeah, off those high keys.
Yeah. 2-0 count, too.
Yeah, off the high keys.
2-0. That's not one you can swing at it. 2-0.
No. You don't want to swing at stuff that can dry.
Yes. Yes.
If it's a high strike, so be it.
Here go one. Let's go, Matt. Play off first. Let's go, Matt.
Well, especially when he's having trouble finding
Yeah, coach, I'm fine.
strike zone.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Unless it's right downtown, you got to take it. Even that one probably wasn't a good place to swing at, though.
Yeah. It looked like
2 strikes, it would have to.
off speed. Top of the zone.
That was a good pitch.
Starts at the middle of the plate,
Yep.
ends on the black. Way to lay off that,
Lay
man.
off, Max.
You're not playing deep at all.
No.
Made it a bang bang play again,
Yep.
though.
Yep.
Keep that up.
Let's go, Biggie.
Come on, Griff, do it again, baby. Go, Biggie.
Let's go, Carter.
Keep it up, Griff. Just smile.
It's going up. Left fielders.
Let's go, Griff.
3 steps up.
Oh, yes.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hole or something. They're just playing so shallow.
Oh, no. Really, everybody.
Holy.
I think they're just playing them in until they get one hit over their head. That's what it looks like.
I think that's a terrible strategy with this field.
Yeah, I would think.
If you had short fences, then you
Yeah,
play up.
right.
Because you know anything over your head is a double,
Right.
maybe a long single
Right.
off the fence, but they're still playing short.
Go, May. Stay on it. All the way through it. Good night.
Nice work. Leave it.
Got to be right there.
Good shot, Mason. Left center. Run all day. There you go.
Good eye.
Leave that up.
Way to leave that.
There you go.
Nice job. Nice job.
Way to make him work.
Reset. Come on. You got to quick too. Don't mess around. Get this guy.
I don't think he swung the bat once.
Today.
Nope.
That was Logan. When was that? Maybe it was the first tournament where he had a game where he only swung the bat once. No, it wasn't a tournament. It was some scrimmages, back-to-back scrimmages. He had like 2 walks in a game.
Yeah.
Another scrimmage, he had a walk and a hit, but he swung the bat only once. No idea.
If you want, he's staying big on his secondary.
But that's the problem when you're not throwing strikes.
Yeah, you're not going to get those calls.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a lot easier to call strikes when you're yeah.
Yeah.
They had to be right there.
Bumps will be a little bit more generous.
Oh no,
You're
yeah. If you're
consistently hitting your spot.
Yeah, if you're hitting your spot.
Count, Andrew.
The one that's dropped? Yeah, Greg, do it again. When I got home at 6:30, I texted the
Good boy, John. He always wins.
Oh, they love it.
One out.
One ball.
Stay hot, Charlie.
drive it somewhere. Just drive it.
Let's go, Connor. This is all you. This is all you.
Gotta be a good pitch though. Got it, boy. Good eye.
go, John. Attaboy, John. One out. What? Hop up, grip, nobody here. I would on it. Got one, outfield comes for. Let's go, brother. Driving that run. Come on, 1-6. Baby. Hey, stay deep, bro.
What's that?
Yes, you got the second baseman, shortstop, Tom. Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Attaboy, John.
So, like, Aaron and I had a conversation about it yesterday. I think it's a duel of his bad directions. Oh, yeah, I gotta go this way, you know.
Go, Johnny. Nobody.
Yeah. Signs you can follow too, right? Have to just get Google on.
Attaboy, John. One more now.
1-2.
Let's go, 1-6, win it, man. Let's go, Brian. Yeah.
Attaboy, good job. Get it in.
Duncan for Carter. 10 for 12. 10 for 12. Coach. 10 for 12.
Hey, how you get back to your
And we've got a question mark jersey going in for no, you're not. You're reporting in the game. You don't need to talk to him. You're just catching. He's the right fielder catching. My question mark's going to right field for 16. Okay. He's the guy wearing blue.
question mark for 16.
Question.
that a bush? Good boy. Get that back up.
Patient. Stay on it all the way through.
Go, Mason. I only get one. I only get one of those. This picture
That's a pitch hit.
let it fly.
Yes. Oh yeah. That did.
Come on, Sonny! Come on, Howard, say it!
Coach.
It may have been just a tad
Maybe it's high. Maybe it's Good job, Mace.
2-1.
All right, let's get to work. Let's get nasty. Barrel it up. Let's go, drive it.
2. Play. Good point.
That one was outside because he's going to ring him up on it. It was out here outside. The other one was good call.
Play.
2 strikes though, you gotta
Oh yes.
protect. There it is! Go, 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 go,
All right. That'll make him happy. Yeah.
Barreled it up.
Oh yeah.
If he wouldn't have hit that, maybe it would have squeaked.
Might have.
It could have fishtailed to the left a little bit.
Could have.
Scooted past the intake early.
Well, it scores him for sure.
There it is. Atta boys, good sacrifice.
Nice job, nice job.
Good sacrifice, Jack. RBI. Sacrifice.
Come on, Sid!
Perfectly executed. Way to lay off that. Our bunting has been really good this year.
It has. It has.
We must have worked on it. All those practices.
Yes.
Call yours!
He's got him.
All those practices. That they come back. God, all we did was bunt. God, it was so not fun.
Yes.
What do you know?
Yes.
You instituted it again.
Yes.
Atta boy, McBain! Make him pay for outfield so shallow.
Yes. Well, John, he had one yesterday that was right in the left center field. And he had the same shot today. It's a home run for sure.
Inside the park?
Oh yeah, it's going all the way to the backstop.
Well, I was walking the track here, and Jack just missed catch.
Yeah.
That thing would have been a home run had they had 300-foot fences.
Oh yeah.
And that thing was crushed.
Oh yes.
He was, if he was 1 inch taller, he would have caught it.
Yeah.
He was so close.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice job, Andrew. There you go.
Good base running. Good job, guys.
Let's go, Nathan.
Open it up. Let's go. Now they're starting to barrel it up.
Yeah, they are. No. Well, Nate for sure if he gets one in here. Is it on?
That
It's
low
gone.
inside.
It's gone. Yes, he does. Yeah,
A
typical.
lot of lefties.
Yes,
Low inside.
he's a typical lefty. Yes, classic lefty.
Well, they're just so used to getting that ball from a right-hander.
Yeah.
Low inside. There you go. Way to beat it out. Nice work.
I'm not sure Josh's would have been at.
Oh, yeah,
more
yeah.
sparks too.
Yeah.
Definitely would have been at it yesterday's.
Yeah, the field in Redmond is 300, 300, 300. I mean, there'd been a couple home runs today, I think.
Oh yes.
If we would have been at that field. And then there's another one. I don't think it's local. We played a tournament 2 years ago against Rico, and they have that really weird kind of net ball in left field.
Down.
Yeah, there we go. Good hustle, Nate.
Attaboy, Nate. Nice job.
9-4 now. Piling it on. Piling it on.
A little cushion.
We had that one hiccup
Yeah.
in our bats yesterday.
Yeah.
Every other game, our bats have not let us down.
No.
We've got to be averaging over 10 runs a game.
They went a little quiet against the Redmond Dudes the second
Yeah,
half of
but
the
that
game,
was
but they had good pitching.
That was a scrimmage.
It was.
Yeah.
They also had. That's the best pitching they've seen.
Yeah, they had a lot of velocity.
Yes.
There we go. Hey, heads
Attaboy,
up,
Charlie.
Woo-hoo! It's 10-4.
Yep. Connor, it's got to be a good pitch this time. Nothing up here. Come on.
And if it is a good pitch,
Yeah, if he's got
you
it.
hit it.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
You know, the right center field is wide open.
And yes, we know we're Captain Obvious. Barrel it up.
I know. I like him to think off of me.
Well, barrel it up. Obvious.
Yes.
That was a good pitch, though.
That was a good pitch.
A little outside the movement.
Yes.
Tip the cap.
1-1. Point.
Got it, boy.
Nice work.
2-1.
There you go. Nice job, Connor.
Attaboy, Connor. Oh,
All
all
right.
right. That was a perfect pitch.
Yes.
Hit hard, too.
Well, yeah, you got on
Hey,
top
that's
of
the
it.
way you do it, Connor.
You got on top of it instead of under it.
No uppercut swing.
No.
Nice level. Barreled it up.
Yep. Yeah.
11 to 4.
Well, when we pulled up, Connor said they barely beat rival twice as a game. So.
Well, historically, it's not as good of a organization. They just don't get the tier 1 players very often. There you go.
Actually, decent job coaching and everything. Yes, I friends that have had kids play for it. Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, depending on which level.
Yeah.
You know, not embarrassing. Not like a bully thing, like some.
Yeah. Mason was like 10 minutes away from playing with
Oh, yeah?
13. The Sox offer came in, like, we committed to them like 10 minutes before. If Rush would have came in before, we would have went with Rush for sure.
And that was the Homish Sox, right?
Yeah. Well,
I know a few people.
the coach of the team was in the Washington Baseball Hall of Fame. And so I thought, yeah, this is going to be great. Great. This is going to be a guy that, you know, it's really, they didn't give him any assistant coaches. He was, you know, my same age as Monday's parents. He was just too, he'd never coached 13-year-olds before. He only coached college. He'd been a college coach and he'd been a high school coach.
Well, that is so true, though. There is a big fundamental difference between, like, most of your job isn't just coaching baseball, but it's to relate to that age group.
Right. He couldn't relate. He couldn't relate. He didn't have any help. And he didn't have the energy to, like, have, another dad, when I started having practice, that's when they started doing vendors, we started having practice. He wasn't having any practice. So, yes. So we just started having our own practice. I'd take him to the cage and hit. We'd hit, oh yeah.
Hopefully the dues were expensive and you're not getting much out of it.
It wasn't. And when he would have his practices during the winter before the season started, they'd be doing a drill and then he'd want to correct something and he'd go up and then he'd start telling them a story.
Oh, just totally messed the flow of the...
Well, the story would last 10 minutes. You know, the kids are just standing there.
Right. We just want to hit.
Yeah. Honestly, we're just, and that's what most of them were thinking. We just want to rest.
Exactly.
I don't care about it.
Well, they don't have the brain capacity to even relate the story to what you're doing in the drill.
Right. Well, he's friends with my father-in-law and his dad. So he goes, yeah, I know. His big claim to fame is he coached Grady Sizemore in high school. And so he'd tell Grady Sizemore stories.
And none of those kids know who Grady Sizemore is.
No.
Or do they care?
No.
Yeah, them coaching, but also match the energy that the kids have.
Yes.
And, you know,
Right.
can kind of talk
Yes.
in their language. Like, he really likes. But the other assistant coach.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he really liked Ryan. He really liked Ryan, that coach, his head coach of the 13 team now. Because he's goofy,
Right, yes.
he's playful,
Yes,
you know, but he can coach though, too,
Yes.
you know.
He spawned eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the thing about all this is it's supposed to be fun.
Right. You know, and you're supposed to get the best out of your players.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the best out of them at that age.
Yes.
You know, it's not necessarily just about what drill you're doing or fundamental coaching, good situational coaching, but you gotta be able to relate to them. Otherwise, the message isn't going to get there.
Yes. Right.
As frustrating as it is as an adult to say, you have to do it this way, and you have to repeat it over and over and over again, they're still kids. So you have to say it in a different way, maybe, or try a different drill, or route it differently.
It's so funny.
Are you guys the ones who do this?
Yes.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to thank whoever
Oh, yeah, no, it's
doing
Jason.
that.
It's
It's
Jason.
amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's great. Isn't it? Yeah.
Is he broadcasting it on Facebook Live? You know?
I don't. That's a good question. I know that
Okay.
if you look under FCA 62, you can find.
So he probably uploads it after.
Yeah, he's got a highlight of Logan throwing someone out, I think, from last year. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So he has the game, and then he's got it just to play.
Oh, okay.
And then
Just
he's
places
got
and plays.
yeah, and then he's got a bunch of different highlights. Like he's got Duncan diving catch, and he had Josh's throw from his knee,
Oh yeah, Logan was telling me about that.
and he had Scott striking off the side. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, my nephew's team, they do Facebook Live, so they'll have this same setup hooked up to Wi-Fi or a hotspot or something, and they'll broadcast it live.
That's what they're doing with all the high school games.
Yeah, we watched the Bothell High football game on YouTube last night live. That was cool. Yeah, boy, good job, John. Beat up on North Creek, our arch rival.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it up, John.
Yeah. GP is rolling, but it won't be until they play Lake Stevens. Every year they get handled by Lake Stevens, but they kill Snohomish. They played Murphy and they killed them.
Isn't Lake Stevens kind of the big
yeah,
big brother up north?
oh yeah.
Hey, boy! Is that Mason?
Yep.
How does he defensively? Does he prefer outfield over infield? Or
No, he'd rather play second. But he hasn't really said much this year. He didn't like it when he was younger because he was just stuck in the outfield. And
But now you get more action.
yeah,
Just as much action.
yes. So I don't think he reminds me as much now.
How is he? He looks good on the flight of the ball.
Yeah.
Top of the ball. He feels comfortable.
Yeah, he does. I mean, they've had him play center and left. I haven't heard him say anything about not liking it.
Good.
So
I would think, hey, playing time is playing time.
I think that's how he's
Take
looking
advantage.
at it. I think that's how he's
If you
looking
can be
at it.
versatile, if the
Yeah.
coach knows,
Well-
because Logan can't play that. I
Well,
mean, he can, but
he also knows that on this team, everybody's good. So, it's,
you gotta play where you can play.
no, right. Everybody's good. There's no one that's not good. So,
Roll, roll. You can get there. You can get there. Yeah. Good inning.
Great inning.
yeah.
See that's the difference between this year and last year. Being able to make that type of play.
No, yeah.
I mean, that's when you can make a foul, a long running foul
Yeah,
ball catch
right.
like that. That's the inning.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, another fan.
Oh,
He came over and said to say thank you.
Oh,
I think
so.
it was Charlie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were throwing like highlights and stuff on YouTube. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll send out an email.
I will. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna.
that's really cool. Really.
I'm gonna have to check it out. 'Cause that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, because I had missed Josh's play. I mean, I saw the last half of it. I was
Yeah.
talking. And so then I was able to see it. I was like, wow, that really was great. Yeah.
So do you have a program that can AI identify those types of plays, or do you have to go through the whole?